Today, I am going to talk to you about a book I read recently on my Kindle, The Secret Collector. Published in 2025, it's the first novel by a promising writer named Abigail Johnson. What is it about? The book tells the story of two characters who are complete opposites, starting with their age. On one hand, we have Alfred, an old widower, compulsive buyer, and hoarder whose hoarding has got out of control since his wife's death. On the other hand, we have Kian, not even 18 years old, jobless and desperate to gain custody of his younger brother. Struggling to control his impulsive nature, he throws a brick through Alfred's window, causing the old man a shock that sends him in the hospital. This incident brings Alfred's hoarding and living conditions into light. Begrudgingly, and at the request of the authorities, both Alfred and Kian agree to enroll Kian in a restorative justice program, helping to make Alfred's home livable again. Unfortunately, the old widower refuses to throw anything away and the teenager doesn't really want to help him at all. However, as Alfred does not want to end up in a care home and Kian does not want to end up in jail, they both have to learn to put aside their differences to avoid an unappealing future. An unlikely friendship begins to form. Quotations from the book. Time wasn't a healer, it was simply a measure of how long he'd had a gaping hole in his life. What did I like about it? I actually loved the book so much that I read in almost one sitting. I found myself rooting for both characters despite their flaws and despite having nothing in common with them. It was interesting to understand what it's like to be a hoarder and the battle to overcome the urge to collect compulsively. I also like the fact that the story is set in 1999, more precisely towards the end of the year. The book was an uplifting story about hope and redemption. And there is a clear message that you should never give up no matter what life throws at you, which is a message that resonates with most of us, if not all of us. What did I not like about it? I liked everything about it. Would I recommend it? Yes, definitely. My rating out of 10. It is a solid 9 out of 10. What about you? Have you read this book? If so, do comment. If you like videos like this, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.